Hi and welcome to another video from Quote and Guidance. Today's video is about friendship and its importance in everyone's life and how it makes us be stronger, make us do the impossible and achieve greatness. Hope you enjoy the video. And if you like the video, click the like button and follow us for more content like this one. Let's begin. The greatest gift in life is the gift of friendship, and I have received it. The greatest healing therapy is friendship. Hubert Humphrey. A day without a friend is like a pot without a single drop of honey left inside. Winnie the Pooh. A faithful friend loves to the end. Unknown. A friend is one soul abiding in two bodies. Aristotle. A good friend is a connection to life, a tie to the past, a road to the future, the key to sanity in a totally insane world. Lois Wise. A true friend is forever a friend. George MacDonald. And what is a friend? More than a father, more than a brother, a traveling companion. With him, you can conquer the impossible, even if you must lose it later. Friendship marks a life even more deeply than love. Love risks degenerating into obsession. Friendship is never anything but sharing. Elie Wiesel. Each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they arrive, and it is only by this meeting that a new world is born. Anais Nin. For it would then be true friendship, such as no hope, no fear, no self-interest can sever. That is a friendship that stays with people until they die, and that people die for. Lucius Annaeus Seneca. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery, by the doubling of our joy, and diving of our grief. Joseph Addison. Friendship is a sheltering tree. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Muhammad Ali. Friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together. Woodrow Wilson. Friendship's the wine of life. Edward Young. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. Unknown. Growing apart doesn't change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled. Ali Condi. Hence, if you will not misunderstand me, the exquisite arbitrariness and irresponsibility of this love. I have no duty to be anyone's friend, and no man in the world has a duty to be mine. No claims, no shadow of necessity. Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art, like the universe itself, for God did not need to create. It has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival. C.S. Lewis. How much good inside a day? Depends how good you live. How much love inside a friend? Depends how much you give. Shel Silverstein. I always say, Lorelei Lee got it wrong in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. It's not that diamonds are a girl's best friend, but it's your best friends who are your diamonds. It's your best friends who are supremely resilient, made under pressure, and of astonishing value. They're everlasting, they can cut glass if they need to. Gina Barica. I don't know what I would have done so many times in my life if I hadn't had my girlfriends. They have literally gotten me up out of bed, taken my clothes off, put me in the shower, dressed me, said, "Hey, you can do this," put my high heels on and pushed me out the door. Reese Witherspoon. I still have friends from primary school. And my two best girlfriends are from secondary school. I don't have to explain anything to them. I don't have to apologize for anything. They know. There's no judgment in any way. Emma Watson. I would rather walk with a friend in the dark than walk alone in the light. Helen Keller. If you have two friends in your lifetime, you're lucky. If you have one good friend, you're more than lucky. S.E. Hinton. If you live to be a 100, I want to live to be 100 minus one day so I never have to live without you. Winnie the Pooh. Life is an ugly, awful place to not have a best friend. Sarah Dessen. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Henry Ford. Never leave a friend behind. Friends are all we have to get us through this life, and they are the only things from this world that we could hope to see in the next. Dean Koontz. Nothing makes the earth seem so spacious as to have friends at a distance. They make the latitudes and longitudes. Henry David Thoreau. One friend with whom you have a lot in common is better than three with whom you struggle to find things to talk about. We never needed best friend gear because I guess with real friends you don't have to make it official. It just is. Mindy Kaling. One good friendship will outlive 40 average loves. Unknown. Remember that life's most valuable antiques are dear old friends. H. Jackson Brown, Jr. Some people go to priests, others to poetry, I to my friends. Virginia Woolf. That was what a best friend did, hold up a mirror and show you your heart. Kristen Hanna. The best mirror is an old friend. George Herbert. The only reward of virtue is virtue, the only way to have a friend is to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The typical expression of opening friendship would be something like, "What? You too?" I thought I was the only one. But as long as each of these percipient persons dies without finding a kindred soul, nothing, I suspect, will come of it. Art or sport or spiritual religion will not be born. It is when two such persons discover one another, when, whether with immense difficulties and semi-articulate fumblings or what would seem to us amazing and elliptical speed, they share their vision, it is then that friendship is born. And instantly they stand together in immense solitude. C.S. Lewis. There are friends, there is family, and then there are friends that become family. Unknown. There are three things that grow more precious with age: old wood to burn, old books to read, and old friends to enjoy. Henry Ford. There is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves, it is not my nature. Jane Austen. There's not a word yet for old friends who've just met. I'm going to go back there someday from the Muppet movie. Things are never quite as scary when you've got a best friend. Bill Watterson. 'Tis the privilege of friendship to talk nonsense, and to have her nonsense respected. Charles Lamb. To friendship every burden's light. Aesop. True friends are great riches. Unknown. True friends are never apart, maybe in distance but never in heart. Unknown. True friendship is a plant of slow growth. George Washington. What I realize now in hindsight is that there is a natural ebb and flow to friendships. There are times you think there's nothing left between you, that you've hit the bottom, but the special ones survive, find ways of restoring themselves. Colette Macbeth. You don't have to have anything in common with people you've known since you were 5. With old friends, you've got your whole life in common. Lyle Lovett. Your friends will know you better in the first minute you meet than your acquaintances will know you in 1,000 years. Richard Bach. No friendship is an accident. Oh, Henry.
Hi again. I hope you liked the video, and if you have any suggestions and a subject you want us to discuss, leave it in the comment section and follow us for more. And remember to enjoy life. Have a nice one.